Near instant, feeless transactions that are finalized in less than a second and are limited in number only by network latency. If you're thinking I'm talking about credit card transactions, well, I'm not. First of all, this is the Exodus channel and we only talk crypto here. Secondly, credit card transactions aren't feeless, at least for the merchant.
We can raise the fees.
That's how we make our money.
Processing fee.
They may take days or weeks to be settled.
No more credit cards.
I'm talking about Nano, the digital money for the modern world, as the Nano Foundation calls it. But how does Nano support this claim and how does it achieve this efficiency? Well, we'll get right to that as we answer the question, what is Nano? Nano was first introduced in 2014, so it's one of the old players in the crypto sphere. Back then, it was called Roblox, and it was rebranded as Nano in January 2018, a name that was chosen to represent the speed and the simplicity of the project.
Listen, I don't know anything about computers.
Nano is a lightweight cryptocurrency that was built for the sole purpose of supporting near instant and free transactions.
Wait, what?
No complex architectures, no staking, no sidechains or second layers.
Are you joking?
No fancy dApps or smart contracts.
No.
None of the things that generate all the buzz these days.
Are you joking?
Don't believe the hype.
Just simple, instant, and free transfer of value. And of course, decentralized. Basically, what money is supposed to be.
We want our system to be an open protocol. We don't want it to be monopolized by a single group.
Nano.
Nano was trying to solve the problem of slow transactions that other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have. Some crypto transactions can get quite expensive, and that will discourage people from using cryptocurrencies for everyday transactions. The Nano team also wanted to create an environmentally friendly cryptocurrency that didn't require the electricity consumption of a small nation to produce a block. Nano introduced a relatively unique architecture, one in fact that breaks the blockchain archetype. It uses something called directed acrylic graph, also called DAG or block lattice. So with DAG, there's no single blockchain where all transactions are recorded. Instead, every account, meaning every Nano address, has its own blockchain that only its owner can change, and each block is a single transaction. This is the key feature that enables Nano to be so fast, since there's no need to wait for a miner or a witness to be selected to validate all transactions. The validation process of all transactions is performed by computers called representatives. But since each account controls its own blockchain, their duty is usually as simple as just broadcasting the transaction to other representatives and nodes in the network, which requires minimal computing resources and energy. This is why the network is able to process thousands of transactions per second and is limited in practice only by the time it takes for a transaction to reach the majority of the nodes around the world. And because each transaction is only a few bytes in size, this happens in a jiffy. In the rare case where there are conflicting transactions, only then are representatives actually required to vote on which transaction to keep and which to discard. Representatives are chosen with a voting system called Open Representative Voting, or ORV, where users choose their representative and delegate to them their balance. The bigger the delegated balance a representative has, the more voting power they have. This is similar to proof of stake, but it involves no freezing of funds, and users can change their representative at any time.
Set custom representative, then paste in the address of the representative, click save, and you're good to go.
Also, there's no monetary reward for the representative. Instead, their incentive comes from securing the network where they have an invested interest. This is why representatives are usually businesses, exchanges, or wallets, although anyone can be a representative. Nano was designed this way so that transactions are free and to promote decentralization. Besides, all 113 million Nano coins were issued when the network was launched, and no more will ever be created. So no rewards from newly minted coins either. Although Nano is in the top 100 cryptocurrencies, it hasn't quite found wide adoption. As a payment system, it relies on companies integrating Nano into their business. Still though, there are several places and apps where users can spend their Nano and also earn Nano by playing games like Counter-Strike or Just Cause, visiting places, renting unused bandwidth, participating in surveys, or even going for a jog. If you want to find out more, then you have to look at the site. Today, there are many fast cryptocurrencies, but it's still hard to find one that matches the speed, scalability, and simplicity of Nano. So if you are interested in fast and free digital payments, either as a user or as a business, Nano is definitely worth looking into. Do you think that Nano has the potential to become a widely adopted instant payment system? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Exodus channel.